up the Moose Cree Little Lady Scrappers against the Wikemikoong Spirit here at the Milken Arena. Face-off just started. Puck is in the center ice area. Picked up by the Little Spirits. Shot into the Little Lady Scrapper zone. Picked up along the side of the board. Brought towards the center ice area. It's got some room to skate across the red line. Gaining the blue line, he's got a little bit of room. It looks like they're getting a shot on net. First shot on net, just wide of the net. Picked up by number 15 into the side of the centering pass, just off the stick. Got some exciting action within the first minute of the game. Picked up by the Spirit. Got some room to skate. Looks like she's going to be, oh, thank goodness, a poke check by the Moose Cree Little Ladies. Break that play up. Puck down, going down to the Little Lady Scrapper zone, cleared into the center ice area. Picked up by the Little Spirits. Looking for some room to skate. Going up to the center ice area. Got the Moose Cree Scrappers on a bad bench change. She's in on her own. Lost her edge and fell down. Picked up by the Little Lady Scrappers behind their own net. Skating on the opposite side of the board, carrying it to the center ice area. Bouncing it off the boards, intercepted by the Spirit. Shot back out by the Scrappers. The Spirit giving chase. Picked up the puck, knocked off the puck, but Scrappers gaining possession on the near side of the board, trying to dump it into the zone. Picked up by the Spirit. On the near side here, Escasone trying to dump it out. Stopped at the blue line. Oh, just made it wide of the stick. The Spirit have it in their zone, getting across the blue line. Knocked off the stick, and we got a delayed offside. 7:58 left in the first period. Gonna face off just over the blue line for the Spirit line. Spirit have it behind their own net. Spirit dumping it out. Intercepted by the Little Lady Scrappers, keeping it inside the Spirit zone. Scrappers have possession of the puck. Carrying it behind the net. Centering pass. Looks like it did go in. Oh, it's underneath the goaltender. Nice save. Face off to the left of the Spirit goaltender. Shot on net, covered up by the goaltender. Face off to the left of the goaltender. 7:15 left in the first period. Moose Cree has control of the puck at the hash mark. Shot on the goalie, blocked by the Spirit the defenseman. Puck gets dumped on the length of the ice. The Scrappers giving chase to it. Taking it behind their net. Down on the opposite end of the boards. Trying to leave the zone, cross into the center ice area. Got some room to skate. Looks like she's able to get a shot on net here. Oh, just wide of the net. Kicked off, rebound, scores, number 15 for the Little Lady Scrappers. They're on the board. Great effort by number 15 for a follow-up in the rebound. Face off at center ice, 6:31 left in the first period. Got some exciting end-to-end action happening here. Puck down in the Scrapper zone. Giving chase. Looks like there was an offside call or too many people on the ice. We've got 6 little spirits. Puck is in the Spirit zone to the right. Spirit's trying to clear it. We got pressure from the Scrappers. Spirit's carrying it behind their net. Dumping it along the boards. Spirit break out of the Moose Cree zone. It's going towards the center of the ice. Shot down the length of the ice on the opposite side. Picked up by the Scrappers. Again, intercepted by the Spirit. Stumped it in. Picked up by number 71. Shot on net by the Spirits. Nice save by the Scrappers goaltender. 5:41 left in the first period. We've got a 1-0 game for the Scrappers. Got a face off to the left of the goaltender. The Scrappers goaltender. Scrappers win the draw. You got possession of the puck. They shoot it off the boards. Intercepted by the Spirit. Spirit trying to keep the puck in the zone. Scrappers have possession of the puck. Puck gets into the center ice area. Pass across the length and width of the ice. Picked up by the Scrappers. Over the blue line. Top of the circle. Scrappers trying to get a shot off. There's a quick release. Knocked into the corner, picked up by the Spirits. Skating out of the zone. We've got some room to skate. Looks like she's going to have a breakaway. Shot and scope. That was a save. Pretty hard to see from this angle, but looks like that was a great save. Play goes on. Scrappers dumping it down the length of the ice. Looks like we're going to have a delayed icing. Icing on the play. Face off to the left of the Scrapper goaltender. .434 left in the first period. We have a 1-0 game here at the Milken Arena between the Moose Cree Little Lady Scrappers and the Wikemikoong Spirit at the 2026 Little NHL, hosted by the Wikemikoong unceded territory. The Scrappers are breaking in on a 2-on-1. Nice little shot. Shot and scored. Number 41 for the Little Lady Scrappers, taking a 2-0 lead. 4:20 left in the first period. Face off at center ice. Scrappers win the draw. Take possession of the puck. Scrappers in on a breakaway. Looking to get goal number 3. A shot wide. Puck came out. Oh, rebound. Number 97 puts the rebound back in. That was a pretty quick goal there, commentator. .408 left in the first period with a 3-0 game. Moose Cree Little Lady Scrappers. Scrappers win the draw, moving it forward, dumping it down towards the Spirits end, picking it up at the top of the circle, shot, bounce off the boards. This is how they got their last 2 goals, off rebounds. Spirit had the puck behind the net, shot, bounced off the back of the net. Scrappers beat them to the puck, dumping it off the boards, up towards the defenseman, up the center ice area. Shot by the Scrappers in, jumping over a couple of sticks. Scrappers keeping the puck in the zone. Scrappers still trying to get possession of the puck. The Spirit have the puck behind their own goal. Puck comes loose. Picked up one of the Little Lady Scrappers. She's got some room. Deflection. Scrappers have the puck in front of the net. Puck is in front of the goaltender. Bouncing puck loose. Puck ends up on the near side of the board. Kept in by the... Oh, just made it out by the Scrappers. Oh, we're going to have an offside. 3:03 left in the first period. 3-0. Little Lady Scrappers over the Wikemikoong Spirit. Puck's going down towards the Scrapper zone. Shot the width of the ice. It's on the near side here. Warriors have possession of the puck. Lost her edge. Puck bounced loose. Scrappers have it behind the net. Skating out along the near side of the board, looking for someone to pass it to. Scrappers skating up on the opposite side of the board. Passed up to their fellow forward. Got some room. Gonna have a shot on net. Just wide. Just missed the open net. Centering pass. Set in front. Loose puck. Scrappers trying to put it past the goaltender. 2:05 left in the first period. Spirit knock it out. Scrappers keep it in. 2 Scrappers forward. Shot on net. Nice save by the goaltender. Loose puck. They're banging away at it. Scrappers still trying to center the puck. Puck is loose. Backhand. Just a scramble for the puck. Spirit pick it up. Take it behind their own net. Has some room to skate. She's trying to get out of her own zone. Shoots it forward. It's kept in by the Scrappers. The Spirit, this is an exciting game. These little ladies are putting on an awesome show today. Oh, she lost her edge. Puck is still inside the Spirit zone. Spirit pick it up, trying to skating out of their zone. Nifty move to get by the Scrappers defender. Still has, knocked it off by the Scrappers defenseman. Down into the Spirit zone. Defenseman giving chase. Skating behind their own net. Looking to pass it up off the boards on the near side. Scrappers keeping it in backhand. The puck's going towards the goaltender. Goaltender covers it up. And we get a whistle on the play. 49 seconds left in the first period. 3-0. Moose Cree Little Lady Scrappers. Got a face off to the left of the Spirits goaltender. Spirits win the draw. Scrappers gain possession of the puck. It's dumped towards the blue line of the Spirit. Shot towards the net. A couple of odd bounces. Handcuffing the defenseman. Spirit skating out with it. Number 22. has some room. She's on a breakaway shot. Saved. Puck going and bouncing in the corner. Goes behind the net. Scrappers pick it up, trying to clear. Intercepted by the Spirit. Battle for the puck. Scrappers pick it up, shooting along the near side of the board, trying to clear the zone. And that's it for the first period. 3-0, Little Lady Scrappers. And we're back, just about to drop the puck here in the beginning of the second period. Moose Cree Little Lady Scrappers. Spirit win the draw. Scrappers take the puck. They're carrying it into the zone of the Spirit. Still have possession of the puck. Lost her edge and fell down. Picked up again by the Scrappers, trying to set something up in the Spirit zone. Knocked off the puck. Puck kept in by the Scrappers. Scrappers keeping the puck in the zone. Nice little bit of stick handling by the Little Lady Scrappers. She's at the top of the hash mark. Shot on net. Blocked by the skate. Big rebound. Saved by the Spirit goaltender. Off to the right of the goaltender, the puck. Spirit shoot it behind the net to the near side of the boards. Picked up by the defenseman, Caponi. Fan on her shot, spearing attempt. Little Lady Scrappers have it along the near side of the board, skates out in the front of the board, shot on net. Nice save by the Spirit's goaltender. Got a face off to the left of the Spirit goaltender, won by the Scrappers. Puck dumped towards the goaltender. Got a bit of a scrum in front beside the net. Quick shot by the... Oh, nice kick save by the goaltender. Scrappers still have it. Another shot. Blocker save. Oh, we got a Scrapper... Or, nope. They're slowly getting up. Puck is covered by the... Puck's covered by the Spirit's goaltender. 8:38 left in the second. 3-0, the Moose Cree Little Lady Scrappers. Face off again to the left of the Spirit's goaltender. Spirits win the draw. Puck is behind their net. Clearing out along the boards. Scrappers getting chase. Got a scrum happening. Scrappers pick it up. They bring it over the circle to the right of the goaltender. Still have possession of the puck. Knocked off her stick. Spirit carrying it out of the zone. Dumped into the Scrapper zone. Defenseman there to pick it up. The opposite corner. Shooting along the boards. Scrappers getting chase. Spirit intercept the clearing attempt, but picked back up by the Scrappers, shooting it at the net. It's just over the blue line, so we're not going to have, or red line, sorry, we're not going to have any icing. Picked up by the Spirit defenseman. Pressured by the Scrappers. The Spirit had room to skate up to the center ice. Past one defender, shot on net, just a little bit wide. Scrappers have it on the near side corners. Poke check by the Spirit forward. Spirit come out of the corner with the puck. Spirit carrying it to the top of the circle, trying to get set up for a shot. Scrappers gain possession of the puck. Dumping it down the length of the ice. No icing on that play. Spirit defenseman carrying the puck out of the zone. Pressured by the Scrappers. Puck is outside of the blue line. Puck is inside the Spirit zone. Scrappers have pressure on the Spirit's forwards. The scrum for the puck, it busts loose, going down the length of the ice. Scrappers giving chase. Puck is down towards the Spirit zone. Scrappers are giving pressure to the Spirits. Puck makes it out to the center ice area, picked up by the Scrappers defense person. Shot into the middle of the area. Puck is dumped into the Scrappers zone on the far side of the boards. Scrappers trying to knock it out of the zone, blocked in by the Spirit defenseman. Scrappers have it again, shot along the boards. We have two Scrappers chasing the puck. Scrappers still have it behind the net. Bringing the puck out to the center ice, the center of the thing. The puck is loose, bouncing around, pops out, and the Spirit defenseman taking it along to the far side of the board and have some room to skate, takes it out of their own zone. Got some room to skate, connect towards the center of the ice. Got pressure from the Scrappers. Was able to shoot it back, but picked back up by the Spirit defenseman. 4:56 left in the second period. 3-0 the Moose Cree Little Lady Scrappers. Oh, we have an offside whistle on the play. Face-off's going to be just around the blue line on the near side of the ice. Puck's knocked towards the Spirit area. Scrappers getting chased, take possession of it. Top of the hash mark, shot on net. Nice kick save by the Spirit goaltender. Spirit breaking out of their own zone. Just over the red line, poke checked off her stick. Scrappers shoot it back into the Spirit zone. Spirit dumping out to the Scrappers zone, picked up by the Scrappers defenseman. Skating on the far side of the boards, bringing it to the center ice area. Has a little bit of room to skate. Two Scrappers have possession of the puck. Trying to find some room to get a shot. Shot on net. Defenseman blocking the shot. Puck's going into the corner on the right-hand side of the Spirit goaltender. Puck is coming behind the net. Spirit having some room to skate, taking it out of their zone. The Little Lady Scrappers applying pressure to knock the puck away. Spirit still have possession of the puck. Backhand to the center ice area. High slot. Puck in the near side of the boards in the Scrapper zone. Spirit have control of the puck. Gaining the zone. It looks like a delayed offside. And we got a whistle blown down. 3:01 left in the second period. 3-0. Moose Cree Little Lady Scrappers. Face off won by the Spirit. Knocked off the stick towards the Spirit zone. Scrappers gain possession of the puck, coming into the hash mark. Shot on net. And scores number 41, the Little Lady Scrappers, making it 4-0. 2 minutes and 47 seconds left in the second period. Got some exciting end-to-end action happening. Face off in the center ice area. Scrappers winning the draw. Puck knocked off their stick. Shot towards their zone. Bit of a foot race inside the Spirit zone. Shot behind the net. Picked up by the Scrappers. Kicked with her skate. Trying to find it. Shot on net right across the crease. Spirit pick it up and try to clear the zones. Intercepted by the Scrappers. Back to the Spirit. Puck cleared to the back of the net. Picked up by the Scrappers. Carrying it out. Shot. Trying to squeeze the puck in. Still has possession of the puck. Scrappers the puck is still free. And we finally have a whistle. 1:46 left in the second period. 4-0, the Moose Cree Little Lady Scrappers. Here at the 2026 Little NHL, brought to you by the Wikemikoong unceded territory here at the Milken Arena. Face off is to the right of the Spirit's goaltender. Scrappers win the draw. A quick shot on net, just a little bit wide. Spirit pick up the puck, try and shoot it out and clear it. Kept. Oh, it makes it over the. Got a delayed icing. Delayed offside, sorry. Scrappers bringing it out, or the Spirit bringing it out. She's got some room to skate. Scrappers knock the puck off her stick. Shot the length of the ice. There's a foot race to get to the puck. The Spirit get there first. Picked up by the Spirit's forward, carrying it back over the center ice on the far side of the board, making her way to the middle. Lost control of the puck, picked up by the Scrappers, dumped into the center ice area. Scrappers carrying it over the blue line. And we got an offside. 45 seconds left in the second period. 4-0 Moose Cree Little Lady Scrappers.
Incoming voice call from +1.
Scrappers dumping it in. Oh my goodness, jumped over the stick of the goaltender and hit the goalpost. 30 seconds left in the second period. The Spirit carrying it out just over their blue line into the center ice area on the opposite side of the boards. Got beating to the deacon of the Moose Cree goaltender. Spirit backhand shot. Stop. Puck shot into the corner on the left side of the goaltender. 10 seconds left in the second period. Scrappers clearing the zone. Picked up by the Spirit. Just scrum for the puck. Puck just gets over the zone, and that's it for the second period. All right, center ice action here, picking up at the last period of the game. 4-0 Little Lady Scrappers over the Wikemikoong Spirit. Puck down inside the Spirit zone, picked up by the defenseman for the Spirit. Clear along the boards on the near side. Picked up by the Scrappers, passed all across the width of the ice. Defenseman over there to dump it in the corner. Scrappers giving chase. Spirit beating them to the puck. Spirit shooting it out to the zone on the near side of the picked up by the defenseman. Dumped back in the corner. Spirit shooting it out right on the stick of the forward. Scrappers took a shot on net. Nice kick saved by the Spirit goaltender. Puck is on the right side of the goaltender on the opposite side. Shot up along the boards and tried to clear. Again intercepted by the Scrappers. The Spirit have possession of the puck in their own zone. Picking up the puck of the Spirit, dumping, trying to clear it out of their zone. Clear it on the length of the ice. Picked up the Scrappers in the high hash marks. Two Scrappers on shot on net. Nice save. The puck is still loose. Oh my goodness. The Spirit defender coming in and knocking the puck into the corner. Scrappers losing an edge and falling to the ice, and the Spirit pick up the loose puck, shooting it towards the blue line, but the Scrappers intercept and break up that breakout play. Scrappers have possession of the puck. A little quick shot on the net. Puck is still loose. Backhand, it's in the skates. There's a bit of a scrum. Puck is still loose. Spirit pick up the puck and it's behind the goalie net. Scrappers come out. Failed backhand. Scrappers gain possession of the puck. 8 minutes left in the third period. 4-0. Scrappers still have the Spirit hemmed in their zone. Spirit trying to clear it out. Finally outside of the blue line. Scrappers dumping it back in. Got an offside on the play. 7 minutes, 39 seconds left in the third period here at the Milken Arena. The Little Lady Scrappers against the Wikemikoong Spirit. Here at the 2026 Little NHL, hosted by the Wikemikoong unceded territory. Well, resuming play, the Scrappers have the... Oh, we've got another offside on the play. Face off this outside the Spirit blue line. Shot in, but intercepted by the Spirit. Carrying it over their own blue line to the center ice area. Broken up by the Scrappers. Scrappers carrying it back into their zone. Making their way towards the high slot area. Nice deep shot. And number 4 for the Moose Cree Scrappers. Make it 5-0. 6:56 left in the third period. 6:51. They're running the clock out. It's 5-0. Plays on the opposite side of the rink. The Spirit trying to break it out. Play broken up by the Scrappers. Shot on net, blocked by the Spirit goaltender. Puck's in the corner, trying to center the pass. Picked up by there's a puck race. They're looking for the puck and it's squirted out to it's in front of the net suddenly. Nice little nifty move, backhander, just missing this corner of the net. A little foot race for the puck on the near side of the corner here. Trying to get the puck. Moose Cree comes out with the puck. Trying to get to the center ice area to get a shot on net. Manages to make it away. Quick shot, deflected away. Puck is still loose in front. Scrappers carrying it back in. Behind the net. Backhand. Puck is covered up by the Spirit, but carried back out. 5 minutes, 10 seconds left in the third period. 5-0 Moose Cree Scrappers. Spirit trying to break the egg here. Defensemen trying to find some room to skate. Scrappers keep applying pressure, keeping them hemmed in their zone. Spirit again skating behind the net. Again intercepted by the Moose Cree Scrappers. Scrappers trying to get the puck to the center ice area. To the center of the circles. Spirit stopped from exiting their zone, and finally they get out. Puck is at the center ice area, but shot back in from the Scrappers. No icing called on the play. Picked up by the Spirit. Going to the far side of the boards. Puck's going up above the hash marks. Spirit trying to clear the zone. Puck gets shot back in the corner. Picked up one of the Scrappers defenders. Centering pass to the center. Scrappers trying to get an opportunity to get another one on the board. Shot on net. Puck's kicked around and loose puck in the goalie covers it. 4:05 left in the third period. 5-0 Moose Cree Little Lady Scrappers. Got a face off to the left of the Spirit's goaltender. Scrappers are doing an excellent job keeping the Spirit hemmed in their own zone. Puck comes out, looks like trying to get a shot on net, deflected. Puck is still loose. Scramble for the puck in front of the net. Both fighting to get possession of the puck. It squeezes out to the near side of the board. The defenseman getting in, dumping it in the corner. These Little Lady Scrappers doing an excellent job keeping the Spirit hemmed in their own zone. They haven't been able to clear the puck in a number of minutes. Puck is on the opposite side of the boards. The Scrappers again keeping them in. Another shot towards the net, picked up by the Scrappers on the near side of the board here. Overskated a little bit, but shot towards the front of the net. Loose puck. Number 76 able to turn and try and get a shot on net with the puck. Loose puck, another shot. Goalie's covering it, and it just makes it over. No goal. It's been waved off. Two minutes and 40 seconds left in the third period. We got a face-off to the right of the Spirit's goaltender. 5-0 Moose Cree Little Lady Scrappers. The Spirit haven't been able to break out of their zone. Got a face-off here. Puck comes out to the just behind the goaltender. Spirit trying to carry it out. Scrappers getting chased. She's got a little bit of room. Managed to get it out to the center ice area. She's got some speed and some room to skate. She's trying to break the egg. Shot. Saved by the Moose Cree goalie. 1 minute 50 seconds left in the third period. Moose Cree working to save their shutout. Draws one by the Spirit. Scrum for the puck and busts loose to the right of the Moose Cree goaltender on the near side of the boards. It's dumped out the length of the ice. It looks like we're going to have an icing call. 1:20 left in the third period. 5-0 Moose Cree Scrappers. Here at the 2026 Little NHL, hosted by the unceded territory of Wikemikoong. Face off to the right of the Scrappers goaltender. Last minute of play in the third period. Puck is still in the Moose Cree zone. They're able to clear it. Got one of the Scrappers carrying the puck. Got a 2-on-1. Scrappers there and shoot along the ice. Goalie covers it up. 40 seconds left in the third period. Scrappers have done an excellent job keeping them hemmed in. "20 seconds left. Scrappers trying to get one more shot on net. It's deflected into the corner. 10 seconds left. Picked up by the Spirit. Trying to dump it out. Stopped again by the Scrappers, but picked up. And that's it. Moose Factory Little Lady Scrappers win a 5-0 over the Wikemikoong Spirit. They're celebrating in jubilation. Amazing shutout. Look at the sportsmanship. It's wonderful to see these little competitors try their hearts out, travel so far, and compete with many people from across Ontario. And we're signing off here at the Milken Arena. Moose Cree Little Lady Scrappers winning 5